October 27th, 2017. Guys, I'm in central Mississippi, and the rains from this cold front, one of the coldest, will be definitely the coldest of the year so far, is dropping down into Mississippi. Just an hour above me, the temperatures are about 35 degrees colder already as this front drops in. But we now have Tropical Cyclone number 18. This is the one we've been watching for a few days. You got 45 mile per hour maximum sustained wind, so your gusts are higher than that. It's moving northeast at 6 miles an hour. Now, these blue lines are tropical storm warnings, not watches. The yellow lines are tropical storm watches. This includes, if you look inside that cone area, South Florida and the Keys. Now, they're not outlined yet, but I'm going to show you why I think that will be changed by in the morning. But again, there's your tropical storm warnings, the yellow over in your watches. And what's happening is this cold front that I just mentioned that's coming over us now as the rain starting outside, it's going to drop our temperatures about 30 degrees in just a few hours here. Same thing's going to happen up in the UK and Ireland on Sunday and going into Monday. But here's the storm, and it's starting to get rotation. Hurricane hunters have went out now, and they've again named it Tropical Cyclone number 18. Notice in the Gulf of Mexico, above the storm, that we have the front moving in. That's the rain that's coming over me right now in the very top left of the screen. And the front's here, kind of pushing in. Now, where these two storms meet is going to be the critical part of how far north this tropical cyclone goes as far as coming. It already looks like it's going to get the Keys in South Florida. But depends on the strength of the storm and the strength of the front. And the timing of the pass will determine the path of the storm. Now, look at the size of it, one thing. So when I show you the spaghetti models here, notice they're kind of spreading out now. They were really tight, and they were all kind of focusing right over the center of this cone. But now we're starting to see it kind of spread out, and I think that's because that front is pushing northward in from the Gulf. So that may let it steer a little further north. We're just going to have to watch it. But remember, the size of the storm and the size that it will cover as far as rain and wind. You guys in the Keys, South Florida, you don't need this. I understand. I got friends down there that have been working since day one, just now thinking about coming back. We'll see. Here's your models. This is sea level pressure, wind speed. Now, this is what I've been concerned about, that the two storms will combine and create a chance for a very powerful northeaster, guys. You in the northeast, pay attention to what I'm saying. But remember, the storms were separated in the last models, but I said they had the potential to join together. And in this new model, that's what we're seeing. Let's back this thing up. Notice your timestamp at the bottom, October 29th. This is the 27th. The storms have not combined yet, but they're starting to, the bottom storm, or tropical Cyclone 18, is now feeding into the top storm. Notice that. But as we go through the 29th into the 30th, again, your timestamp on the bottom, they merge. And guys, you're looking at the first storms coming in 28, 29, starting to act up on the East Coast. Now, here is this why it will more than likely not come into the Gulf, stay very close to South Florida. This cold mass that you're seeing here, this is for Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern in the morning. It's already past that point, okay? The Yazoo City, Mississippi was reporting in the 40s about an hour ago, while I was in the 70s here, an hour or so north of me. So it's plunging very fast. Again, this is the same situation that Ireland and the UK is in. You have a plunging Arctic vortex. But again, quickly, just as the rain started, looking at I have a small outdoor weather system here. It is now at 65. I put the 66 in there, but it's dropped in about 10 minutes from 71 to 65. That's not a big deal, but it's going into the 40s. Tomorrow's highs in central Mississippi will be in the 50s. Tomorrow night lows, you're going to be freezing in these areas. Okay? Pay attention to it. Make sure you have your heat sources ready. It's a heads up. We're watching it. Be safe.